All right, good morning, everybody. Just gonna go over my trades today. Today was a day full of missed opportunities and mistakes. It's a green day, but it's a very small green day. Uh, I'm really hating myself for some of the stupid mistakes I made. So let's go over it really quick. So everybody was watching Macys today. Gap down on bad earnings. So I was looking for to get in short on a pullback at the open as some shorts covered and squeezed up. So that's what I did. Very small position sizes because it's so risky to take these big to take these trades so early. So nibbled some shorts here, covered down into the wash, held on to the second position into VWAP. Was hoping, predicting it was going to reject off of VWAP. So I added maybe a little bit too early to my short right there, and because I added too early, it lowered my average to the point where when it broke above VWAP, I was feeling a little bit nervous, and I decided to close out my position cover all. Again, I should have had a little more confidence that that was going to hold, that it was going to reject off of VWAP, because VWAP's not a perfect line; it'll fluctuate above and below it. So I should have known that's what it was going to do, and I should have not sold. But that's what I did. I got cold feet, and I sold right there. And then that threw me off a little bit. My emotions came into play a little bit, so I got a little anxious. So as it started to come back down and reject VWAP, I got short again, trying to chase it, and then it went back up, and my nerves got me and stopped me out right at VWAP. Again, this is stupid psychology things taking hold because I know that this pattern happens, that this is just the way these stocks behave in this sort of situation. So regretting that one, and then eventually I calmed down a little bit. I saw it just kind of wedging and holding under VWAP here, so I went short again, covered into the wash, and then I just stopped out at break even. Now this I don't mind, this whole stopping out again, but what I regret is that I didn't take this bounce off of VWAP. I saw this chopping up very weak. It wasn't like explosive or anything. So when it got up to VWAP and I had this rejection candle, I should have gotten short. So I should have got short right there to ride this next wave down, but I didn't. So that was my trade on Macys. Again, made a little bit of money on it, but it should have been so much more. I should have done so much better on this. So that was Macys. Next one was Twitter. Twitter was, I believe, also a missed opportunity. Let's see as it loads up. Yeah, Twitter. It's all right. I mean, what I regret is not taking the initial trade because I saw this happening, this this dribble and wedging happening, and I should have taken it short right here for this move down, but I didn't. So what I tried to do is I saw it bounce back up to the 20, and had these three topping wicking candles. So I went short, and then for whatever reason, on the very next candle, I had a bottom wick, and it just shook me out. And so I missed this tiny move here. So I would have gotten probably one cover out of it before stopping out here. But I admit I regret this initial trade I didn't take. So that was Twitter. Next one is KSS. KSS, I traded twice. No, KSS I traded once. So, sorry. Things get a little choppy when I record and have the pen tool open. So KSS, as you can see here on my charts, I had this wedging pattern drawn from the opening range. And then something I look for that I see oftentimes is this, this particular pattern is very powerful to me. When I see this little rounded top actioning happening where it's just kind of, you know, red candles and it's just kind of slowly rounding down, and especially in combination with this bottom trend line pattern. At the bottom of this bottom trend line, I went short and just covered into the wash. I was holding for the break for it to go to the pre-market low and probably break it, or hoping for it to, but went back up. I tried to, so I covered as it went back up against me just to reserve some profits. Uh, and then it looked like it was going to fail back again. So I tried to do add back into my position, but it was strong, and so it just kept going back up, and I just stopped out the rest there. So I'm really happy with this trade because of the pattern recognition I had, and I drew my wedging trend line, and at the break of it, I took it short. I'm very happy with how I traded this. I would have been happy if it followed through, but you can't get everything you want. UAL was stupid, 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 stupid. I don't know what I was thinking here. I was just I was hoping, but it wasn't a good stock to short. It had flushed down and bounced back up to VWAP, and then it was holding VWAP very strongly, right? Another reason it wasn't good to short is because look at down here. It's already at the bottom of its 52-week range, right? It's all time lows, so it's already towards the bottom. So the idea that's going to possibly continue and go down lower is very low percentages. So here at VWAP, I was just looking for it to bounce and flush back down. So short, stop out, short, stop out. And so not only am I unhappy that I took the trade to begin with, but I'm also unhappy with how I executed it because these are not legit stops. This is just me getting emotional and chopping myself out. A legit stop would have been up here, right? Break of this the top of this channel, but that's not what happened. I just kept getting short, stop out, short, stop out. So overall, this was a waste, bullshit trade. I just cost myself money. So that was UIL. BBY, I'm happy with. I'm not happy with my hockey error at the end, but I'll explain that right now. So BBY, I'm really happy with how the trade panned out. So you see right here, it was actually up on earnings news, and then it just sold off with the rest of the market because of retail being down. But I drew this wedging pattern, especially here towards the end, to form this nice wedging channel. So I was looking for it to go long at the break of this channel, at the break of this wedge, which I did. Went long, and then here is where good and bad stuff happened. So as I went long there, I had some targets set, just at these resistance lines from the 5-minute chart. I'm sitting here taking my covers, being patient, waiting, covering. It starts to find some momentum again, covering. But this final cover though was a hockey error. I didn't mean to cover all. I meant to cover partial. So this should have been a partial because I did have more targets set for, I believe, up here where it's at right now, and 14. So yeah, this final cover was a mistake. Should have been a partial right there, but it is what it is. I made green. I made money on it. I'm very happy with this trade. Just like KSS with the wedging channel and the break of the channel, took it. So green day for me. A couple mistakes stopped it from being actually a legit solid green day, but green is green, and I'll take what I can get. So thanks for watching, everybody. Good luck.